Hi guys, so now I want to talk about counting in Royal Academy of Dance syllabus. So when I was little, I often wondered why my RAD ballet teacher, she was so pedantic about the counting when I was learning the syllabus. So now I know why. It is because of the musicality and performance criteria for your exam, in your exam. So RAD, they are very big on these two, musicality and performance. Basically, if you're not listening to the music, you are not dancing. And if you're not performing, you're also not dancing. So these two big mark in your exam. Another thing is, if you are just relying on the music can sometimes trick you. So for example, if you're doing an exercise, certain steps, and by listening to the music, you think that the music is finishing the first phrase and changing to the next phrase. You think that you also need to change steps, but that's not the case. You are still continuing a certain movement or certain steps based on the counts, regardless of where the music is finishing or starting the next phrase. Also, another thing that you need to is helpful is the time signature. It helps if you know the time signature for a certain exercise. So for example, in a 3/4, it's 3 beats in one bar. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, even. But sometimes that's not the case. Sometimes the counting can be, and it's not an even 1, 2, 3. It is a 1, 2, 3. 2, 2, 3. So N01. The 1 is not just 1, N01. So the N01 can be can be a movement of the arms and the head, and 1 is the movement of all together with the leg. Head or eyes, hands and leg. So N1. So little counts in between really helps with your counting and your musicality. Let me give you an example. A good example is in intermediate, rond de jambe à terre. So that exercise is a 3/4, 3 beats in one bar. So breathe. And 1, 2, 3. So N01 is the movement of the eyes, hand and leg, and 1. So you arrive here and 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3. The 2 and 3 is a hold. So N01, hold 2, hold 3, 2, 2, 3. So it is not, you don't arrive here on a 3. N1, 2, 3. It doesn't take 3 counts to reach here. It doesn't take 3 counts to close. It takes N01, N01, hold 2, hold 3, 2, 2, 3. So in a way, it's the same time signature, 3 in a 3/4, same movement, but you arrive here on a N01. You arrive here on a 1, hold 2, hold 3. You don't arrive here on a 3. It doesn't take 3 counts to get there. So then the dynamic is different. N1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3. So that is the counting and the dynamic, as opposed to N1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3. Yeah, same movement, the dynamic is different. This is what it's called the performance. N1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3. So that is the dynamic of listening to the music and the interpretation or the performance as required for the particular syllabus and the particular exercise. So I hope that helps you. So really pay attention to the in-between counts, especially because it helps you to give the dynamic of the movement, and you can be on the music, on the notes, and then interpret the movement as required for the syllabus. I hope that makes sense. Okay, so that's all from me. I'll see you in my next video.